A man who opened fire on an unsuspecting police officer will be released from prison next week.
And now the officer who survived that shooting is calling for changes to a system he says is broken. News specialist Brittany Tate spoke with him tonight. And Brittany, he's reaching out to the governor, I understand.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Dan and Deanie. Sergeant Jensen wrote a letter to Governor Cox. He's worried about the safety of society. Sergeant Jensen is hoping to work with lawmakers to slow the increasing trend of violent felons who are being released from prison early.
I'm not going to stop until we see something happen that makes our officers out there on the streets more safe, makes our communities more safe.
Patrol Sergeant with Kaysville City, Jared Jensen.
Right now, it doesn't feel like our state's doing enough.
Says the state justice system is broken. In 2012, a man with a detailed criminal history, Zane Openshaw, saw Sergeant Jensen in his patrol car in the city of Sunset.
Looked at me again oddly, and then produced a handgun from his waistband and continued to empty that gun, 8 rounds, into the driver's side of my patrol vehicle.
Openshaw, who later told investigators he intended to kill a cop that day, was sentenced 5 years to life for attempted homicide. He's getting out on Tuesday.
We as a human, once you've crossed that threshold into being okay to make a decision to take another human life, what are you not capable of?
Officials within the judicial system tell Sergeant Jensen because he wasn't injured that day, that's why Openshaw will walk free on Tuesday.
I am here to argue that his intent and his actions that day what should be under the microscope.
Violent crime in Utah increased 21% in 2020, but also on the rise, bail reform and probation, meaning violent convicted felons are being released more often.
Personally, I have put handcuffs on the same violent offender time and time and time again.
A victim of violent crime and a witness to a system that sees a revolving door of violent fugitives. Sergeant Jensen believes the Board of Pardons should reevaluate their release format.
To where we're concerned about making victims whole, to where we're concerned about the overall safety of our public and our society, rather than offering leniency and bargains and deals to those out there committing violent crime.
Yeah, Sergeant Jensen says although he wasn't physically hurt the night that Openshaw tried to kill him, the emotional damage has been extremely difficult for his family. Deanie, he is hoping for a system that values victims and survivors and not violent offenders. Back to you.